You too, what is going on, Lakers family? So today we got some NBA news involving Tim Hardaway Jr., and there's reports coming out that the Dallas Mavericks are attempting to trade him away this offseason. He's going to be entering the final season of his contract worth about $16.2 million for the 2024-25 NBA season. And he could even crack the rotation for the Dallas Mavericks in the postseason and even including the NBA Finals. So he's struggling. He was odd man out. He was getting DMPs and stuff like that. And when he was playing with the starters, he couldn't even score in the stat sheet. So he had 0 points in 20 minutes, couldn't even get 1 bucket, 1 point. He had 3 rebounds. He was a negative 16 plus minus. He shot 0% from the field, which is actually, terrible. 0 of 5 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3 point. So he could even score in those games. But when he was getting, garbage minutes in game 4, it was a blowout by 48 points at home against the Boston Celtics. And they had to take out the starters in the third quarter because that's how you risk injury and stuff like that, especially when it's a blowout and the game is pretty much over. And he hooped. He hit 5 3-pointers in a row from the corner and straight away. 11 minutes of game action. He had 15 points, 3 assists, 1 assist. He was a 6 plus minus. He shot 71.4% from the field, 5 of 7 from the field, and 5 of 7 from the 3 point. So that was solid. Now, I will say in the regular season, he did play around 79 games out of 82, started 12 games, playing close to 26 minutes a night, averaging 14.4 points per game, shooting 40.2% from the field, 3.2 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 0.1 blocks, 0.5 steals, and shooting near 35.3% from the 3 point on 7.6 attempts per game, and shot damn near 85.2% from the free throw line on 2 point attempts per game. So he's a very good 3 point shooter, very good free throw shooter. He's a bucket getter. And I honestly think the Lakers should trade for him. I think he'll be solid. He fits nicely alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And we need much more 3 point shooting. Now, I will say he's very inconsistent. He's very streaky, so he can get red hot anytime he wants in games. And there's times where he would drop 30 to 40 points in the game for the Dallas Mavericks in the regular season. So he's like that. And the main reason why the Dallas Mavericks want to trade him is because they signed Derrick Jones Jr. to a prove-it deal vet minimum back in the 2023 NBA offseason. And he revived his career. He was basically a nobody, especially a third stringer, playing for like the Miami Heat, I believe, and the Portland Trailblazers and the Phoenix Suns. And he finally carved his role. He finally found his home in Dallas, and he got a fair opportunity. And he started as a small forward position, so he improved his 3 point shooting, his ability to get to the rim, and he's a high flyer. He can definitely throw down lobs and stuff like that. And he's a very good defender, so that's the main reason why they want to trade Tim Hardaway Jr. And I just think they don't want to pay him the money. And I will say they don't want anything that's more than $16 million. So they want anything that's younger. They don't want to pay anybody that's at least $17 million. Now, a trade for me would probably be Rui Hachimura. I know he's making around like $17 million. I don't think that would work because he's under contract 2 years for that season. So maybe you can include Tim Hardaway Jr. or DeAndre Russell because he's going to be having a player option worth about $18.6 million. So hopefully he does, pick up that player option. So I don't see why the Dallas Mavericks would want DeAndre Russell when they already have enough point guard help with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic and stuff like that. Gabe Vincent, to be honest, wouldn't work because he's under contract, I believe, 2 years, making around $11 million, but he only played 1 season for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was injured most of the season, only played around like 8 to 10 games, and he was horrible from the 3 point, so his value is very low. So I just don't think it makes perfect sense for the Dallas Mavericks to get him. And maybe his salary would have to work where you include a Taurean Prince, which he's making around $5.4 million, and he's going to be an unrestricted free agent this offseason. So that's my thoughts in this whole situation. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. Really trying to reach my next goal at 3K subs. And lastly, turn on notification bell so you guys get notified for future Lakers content. Comment down what topics you guys want to see me talk about, whether if it's the draft, prospects, free agency, and stuff like that. Because the NBA draft is next week, which is approaching, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's one of my favorite times of, the NBA season and stuff like that, the off season. And follow my socials. I've been grinding on my Instagram page, posting Lakers content, my TikTok. I have a second, YouTube channel, which I need to post on there more consistently. Haven't really posted on there in a long time, but I've been trying to grind this, YouTube channel. So I appreciate the support once again. I love you guys, and I'm out of here. Peace.